Howdy peeps, Weathertron here, back again, and here's a storm. And today we're doing Zul'jin first impressions, as I like to do on my channel. This will be only my second game playing the hero, and I've got a kind of a feel and a couple ideas on how to build this dude. But we're just gonna see how it goes, peeps. Yeah, I just want to bring you along for the ride. Other than that, this is the first hero for 2017, peeps, and many more where this comes from. And I gotta give it to Blizzard on this one. He looks really cool. He looks really, really cool. Even his master skin looks awesome. Like that. It's so amazing. And then, as always, the Ember Lord, which is the same stylistically as Rexar's. But we're just gonna stick with the normal skin for right now. Anyways, without further ado, let's get into it, peeps. Thank you all for watching. Please don't forget that like button and subscribe as well if you haven't done so already. Alrighty, peeps. We've landed on Brax's Holdout. Also, I got the Amani Warbear mount because it's amazing and it reminds me of World of Warcraft, so I couldn't pass it up. Just saying. You guys probably already know I just love this game, so it's, you know, it's understandable, right? First things first. Teams. We have Rexar, Karazim.
Time remaining.
Zul'jin, sorry, I was reading what my brother was saying to me. Cho'Gall, and then enemy team is Brightwing, Zul'jin, Artanis, Thrall, Valhalla.
3, 2, 1. Localized combat.
So he's asking what thing to do. First things first. You can build. I'm just taking lots of ums. My bad. I'm a little sickish still, so hopefully I will be back to 100% Wenzeltron soon. I'm gonna go. You want my axe? I do believe that you can do. We have Cho'Gall. We should be able to get that kill there. I'm going for follow, and our monk was just killed, but we're just gonna be fine. I'm gonna back up. Uh-oh. Run away, run away, run away. Run away. Okay, cool. We're fine. I'm gonna heal myself. Also, listen to this ability. It sounds amazing. They know I'm here. Cho'Gall went super deep. So what this ability does is every 5 base attacks against a hero, increase your basic attack damage by 1.5. After taking heroes 120 times, your range is increased by 20%. So this will play really well into your normal talent build. I have to watch out for the flip from the Artanis there. So his Q is a straight line skill shot called Grievous Throw, and it applies a buff on your auto attacks after you landed on anything for that matter. He was late on his ability there. I'm going to activate my trait here since we're defending, and I do have a healer. We're just going to throw stuff. So my trait does is increase my basic attack damage by 25%, and I lose 2% of my HP for every time that I use it, meaning, and on top of that, your attack 1% faster for every 1% health missing. Sorry, I'm trying to explain things. Wow, thousand things are happening. It's kind of insane. Whew. And then as you saw, I was using my twin cleave. This skill shot is really weird. So you are the center of the diameter, and then they spin and then meet back at you. It's kind of cool. Kind of really cool, honestly. We're going to have top. Just Cho'Gall's there. Actually, I'm probably going to have bottom because the Rexar is alone. And at this level range, I'm going to go for let the killing begin. I don't want to go top anymore or bottom anymore, so I'm just going to go into the middle lane and soak the experience, since they will already destroy that by the time I even get there. Nice. Looks like they picked up a kill and probably will get the dodge the wolf. Nope. I'm bad. Silly Thrall. I'm Zul'jin. Anyways, so I've only gotten 4 out of 5 stacks there. I have a 66% damage increase here, as you can see. And then as I heal myself, you can see it going down. Also, this ability looks amazing. What else can I talk about here? Just gonna turn on my trait. So his poke range, I've noticed, feels really long. I can out DPS this guy real easy. I'm just gonna heal. In the hero release video, they did say Zul'jin is a very good laner, and I completely agree. He can solo lane quite well. His twin cleave is an interesting ability. It applies a slow as well as dealing damage. What else does it do? I missed that. We're gonna back up. I'm just gonna hurt because actually there's one of those minions here. I'm gonna heal. I do want to note that I think the regen ability is a lot of mana. Yeah, it's 75 versus any other one. So I'm just gonna back and get health. Here, I just want to stay as long as I could to get as much experience there without wasting it on our team. And then at this level range, I'm gonna go for recklessness. Buff to my trait. Excuse me. I have the hiccups. What else is there to talk about here? So I'm gonna hit him like that, activate my trait, and just auto attack him. Since he is melee, he has to care about what I'm doing. I do want to mention that I think there's gonna be two builds. I think both of his ultimates are viable. His guillotine ability is super strong. I'm actually gonna stay here since Nick is coming to support me. I'm gonna do that real fast. At this level range, at level 4, you can get regen for more, 75% more, which makes this a 100% heal, which is amazing. That's a lot of healing for a very short amount of time. Keep missing my Q on Thrall there. Keeps wasting on minions, which is not too horrible, but not the greatest either. Now we do have the advantage here. I like that the W cleave AoE is a unique skill shot. There hasn't been one quite like it in the game. With the monk here, I have lots of sustain because he auto attacks, so it feels pretty nice. So we are about to hit 10 before the enemy team, so we have the advantage to get both of these. We do have a Cho'Gall, so it's a little bit more difficult because of that, but we should be able to get this, at least one of these. Nick has to be careful. I'm being attacked by Artanis. And just like that, I could just force it back. But we got to be careful because their entire team's coming. Nice, we all got out. Good movement speed from the heal there. I do have my trait turned on, and they are poking in here like so. Gonna poke at the Vala first. Definitely missed the Q from the displacement of the... I'm gonna go guillotine because we could use the extra damage. I should have landed on... Oh, just missed him. And I do want to mention that this does give you the damage bonus on your guillotine. Excuse me, my throat feels funny. And I want to also mention that guillotine has only a 45-second cooldown. And when I get to show it one more time, see that range on this ability? It's like as big as a chromie W, if not bigger. It's insane. I should not go in. Ooh, we have secluded there. Nice. We're forcing into them because they have not reached level 10. Great ults by our Cho'Gall. Makes it easier for me to explain things. I've just had my trait turned on this whole time. Feels pretty good. But we just back out and hit this. What else do I need to mention here? What I was trying to talk about before I was too busy soloing, is that I think there's going to be builds for him to be like his main build will be focused around his trait, and then his other build will be focused around his like doing attack or spell damage. Because at level 1 you can get the Arcanite Axe. It increases your ability power by 25%. So this will work with this ability, your guillotine ability, which is amazing. Because if you can land that, like you could just deal so much damage. And look at that, we just blew up that Thrall. I think I missed my axe there. I did hit. I'm gonna just regen some HPs. I turned off my trait. Karzim is low, so we should get out. But we do have Sippy Cup right here still, so we're still in this fight. Misha's gotta be careful. Misha, don't die! Okay, cool. Misha's not dead. They're spending so much resources on trying to kill Cho'Gall that it's not really working for them. 12 seconds on my ult already, and I used it at the beginning of this fight, which is just amazing. Just so much damage. Going for Cho'Gall, ooh. That was a good kill on their part. Did I get it off? No. Fail. Feels bad. But I've already gotten... You want my axe? I got 30 attack damage bonus, 2 out of 5 stacks. So not too bad. It would have been better if I had not died there, but the earthquake does do some really good zoning, and we totally stayed where we shouldn't have with the Cho'Gall dying. What else can I say? I do think there may be like an AoE build as well, where you do everything with your W.
All warheads have now been collected.
And this Voodoo Shuffle, that's a really neat...
Enemy
Um,
launched.
Who's bottom? Most of their team is bottom.
Your enemy destroyed the fort.
At this level range, I'm probably gonna go Forest Medicine because ooh, I like having the not channel effect on my heal. I can use that when I feel like it. Landed my W there. Oh, I did 300 damage. So you're not incentivized to use this ability unless you're at low health or have taken some damage. We just totally wiped into. We should take the boss right now. Mr. Arcanus is just about to come up, but he cannot fight into us. So we're doing just fine here, peeps. So as you can see here, the stupid bugs are killing me. But other than that, my guillotine damage is going up, and then it's telling me my berserker attack speed is increasing as well. It's pretty straightforward. I'm gonna just chill here. We should push with boss. So I've gotten 21 stacks on my level 1 talent. I have not completed that quest yet, which is a little unfortunate. That's one hit. And now I'm going to use this. Oh, see, as you can see there, it interrupted the heal. So that's what I wanted to show you guys is the heal does get interrupted from damage. Just going to poke as much as I can here. Only 500 damage on my Q. I'm trying to take damage. I want to show you how strong this can actually be. I'll probably have to do this in try mode, though. You know, theory crafting, you know, you got to give life on the edge with this guy. Similar, it's like an opposite version of the monk. You only get value from his ult when people are low, whereas this guy you get most value from your damage when you're low, as well. As you can see, I've had my trait turned on the entire time here, and it's just been not a problem at all. So these both are some utility talents or more cleaving. I'm just gonna go for Berserker attack speed bonus. I like this the best, personally. I just think his trait is so good. Uh-oh. I used my ult on top of me right there, thinking I needed to do that. We are low on mana, so we should just back on out, like, no problem. Looks like they did go top. So I'm gonna help Cho'Gall take this real quick. Should be really easy. My auto attacks are hitting for 30% right now, or 300 damage now, which is kind of crazy. Let's check the stats real fast. So basic attack is 241. That's pretty strong, if I don't say so. I'm gonna get mana. It looks like they're coming for Rexar, which is not ideal. So I'm gonna go help him. We do have a 2-level lead with a keep down and a minion wave pushing as well, since we did take that one real quick. We do know they're coming here, so I'm not going to really force the issue too much. Looks like they did back. Artanis and Thrall both have one, so we should just get boss. I totally agree with this play, since we know where they are. Vala is alone. We could probably push into her after we take the boss. With Misha and friends, we should be just fine taking this boss. Like, quite easy. I'm going to try and show you guys how this heal works. There you go. So since I didn't take damage, I was able to heal for the full amount there. Otherwise, it goes away. He's going to try and flip me. So we should fight into the boss. We totally should fight into the boss. Gotta watch out for the flip. This boss does a surprising amount of hero damage. Especially because it does like a Stitches slide. I don't think I've ever actually shown you guys the boss of this map. Maybe. I don't know. But yeah, it does like a Stitches slide, so as you walk into it, it applies a slow, deals damage. It's pretty crazy, honestly. Looks like our team is about to flank them right here. Cho'Gall going in. Brightwing is a little forced out. Artanis is all the way in the back. I'm going to throw my guillotine and miss horribly. Feels bad. What am I else going to say? I do feel that Zul'jin will be part of the meta. Because of the attack speed, he will pair very, very well with the Bloodlust Rhaegar meta that has developed. And it just empowers him even more because you won't take any damage when you decide that you're going to go in. Especially with Bloodlust. Your attack speed is already fast as it is. I also do think Stim Drone will be really good with him, as they showed in the launch video. And we just back out like real casual like. Real casual like. Doing 41,000 hero damage, which is not too shabby. I'm going to rotate this way. I have guillotine again. I've missed all of my guillotines. It feels pretty bad, but I think I did choose the right one. I also do like that he has two different types of ults, like the sustain ult that ties directly into his trait because he can't be bursted down. And also the long range burst ult, which I think could be also useful depending on comp as well. So he has like defense against different types, and it mostly just depends on your playstyle, honestly, I think. Oh, I missed because I killed it too fast. Do. We got the Dukes spawning. I'm gonna grab it. Cho'Gall's doing the right thing here, zoning for us, like any tank should. And then we have Rexar going up to the top lane. We do have to remember that this is a 4v5, or 4v3, rather. Gonna use my nuke, or my guillotine there. Did do some damage to Thrall, but... Uh-oh. There's a nuke, and I got out. Nice, he got out. Cho'Gall is alive still. I'm going to try and flank around here and just auto attack so he runs away. There we go, and that's an Artanis dead. Gonna come in and support our Thrall since I still am quite healthy. Oh, that ability's so cool! Going for Brightwing now, since Brightwing does have no mana. You do have the ability to be pretty aggressive here. Waiting for Cho'Gall to regroup. I'm not going to waste this on the keep here. At this level range, he has some pretty cool level 20s. Guillotine now moves forward in the line after landing for 50% of the damage. And you get a snare that roots enemies on a 1 minute cooldown. I'm just going to go for the Guillotine upgrade because it's just cooler, honestly. There's no other reason for it other than that. I just like it. And I have my nuke, so I'm going to try and use it. Nailed it. And that's going to be close to game. A little bit lower. Cho'Gall just got Vala, and the pull in with the Monk ultimate will secure the majority of the enemy team. And like that, we're going to win the game. Pretty good, pretty good. I like him. I think he's really good. I do think his range feels long. I don't know if it's because I finished my quest talent or if it's just his baseline. MVP. Not sure. And I'm not even on the board. So it's not even like it's totally OP or anything like that. And we'll look at my stats one more time. And we'll sign off real quick like. So I got 5 kills, 14 assists, 1 death, only 64,000 siege damage, 54,000 hero damage. Let's see, looking at their Zul'jin, he only did 70,000, which is a little bit more because they were on the offensive more often. And only 36 hero damage. They really didn't have much traction since we had such a beefy front line. Other than that, my talent build was mostly around the trait. I wouldn't really change much with this build if I went the other alt, except... yeah, I really wouldn't change much at all. I would just probably switch my alts and then I would use that. But that's about it. But yeah, I think there's a couple builds, but this is just the build I've just kind of gravitated towards, just going through it for the first time. And with that, peeps, thank you all for watching. This is my Zul'jin first impressions. I do appreciate the support. And right now you'll see on screen some videos that are on my channel. Please don't forget to check out the channel and like and subscribe. See you later, peeps. I will hopefully be back to myself tomorrow. See ya.